Hello my lovely fans and welcome to another video. And in today's video, I thought we could play some, what's it called, ops. Yeah. And that's something I haven't done in like a year. And I figured, oh, that'll be an easy video to make. And so I'm making it. And so without further ado, let's get started. Wait, hang on, I messed up the timing. There we go. Oh, okay, I guess I'm engineer then. Yeah. So, what were we talking about? So, this video, I was thinking, what if we just talked about Plants vs. Zombies in general, you know? Because I have quite a history with this franchise. As you know, I have a whole channel dedicated to it. So, I really suck at my aim. But yeah, so I guess I should start at the very beginning. So, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, right? And then a bunch of stuff happened, and then that led to me being here telling you guys right now about this. But where'd you come from? When I was a kid, obviously, like, I'd heard of PVZ, I've just never really played it, because I was an infant at the time, and didn't have a computer or anything that could play it. But I actually read a bit of the comics before I actually played the game, because I only played the game in like 7th grade, just the first one, and I read a couple of the copies of the well, some parts of the stinking comics. Those were great. That was so cool. So I read the comics back in 5th grade, and they were awesome. Wow, this is really great engineer play with the gameplay. I'm sure you guys just love seeing. Oh, what the heck? Where the heck do you think you're going? Die. Oh, I'm getting way too sidetracked. Read the comics back as a kid, and liked them. Played the games in 7th grade. And it was just the first one, and it was on some pre-unblocked site on... That guy's dead. It was on some free website that my stinking school computer would allow me to use. You know, back when every game was blocked, and you had to find all the... That was so fun, honestly. I feel like that experience was a little bit better than just being able to play the stupid games. I'm getting way too sidetracked. Then, when I was... so, I've never actually told anyone this, but when I was 15-ish, right? Pretty sure I was 15. What is this? I should focus, actually. Hang on, I'll be back next round. Anyways, so I was 15, and I already told you guys, I've never told anyone this. So this is top secret information here. So I was 15, right? And I was browsing YouTube. So at the time, I was kind of sheltered, right? I lived under a rock. I did not fit in at all with my peers. I was friendless at this point. And I had my YouTube. And it was great, because I could just watch stuff and like live life a little bit and relate to people a little bit more. Except that didn't work because it just made me autistic. So, it's like cheating. This is beautiful. Die. And as I was wow, my voice just did something weird. As I was doom scrolling, right, I come across a video. Now, as you guys can probably guess, my algorithm wasn't entirely clean and innocent. You know, I was a 15-year-old boy, didn't talk much to people, kind of a loser, still kind of am. So, there was a Plants vs. Zombies video that I saw, and the thumbnail was that one image that I'm sure you probably have seen. It's kind of hard not to in this little fandom here. It's that solar flare image. where she has massive thighs, and it's just, you know? And, oh, look out, get your head in the game. Anyways, yeah, so that video, but it actually got me thinking, like, oh yeah, Plants vs. Zombies, I haven't played that in ages, I haven't, like, that was awesome, you know? Back in the good old days. And I had my Nintendo Switch, and that was my only method of playing games. I mean, at that point, the school system had, like, wisened up a little bit and figured out how to counter the kids messing with dev tools to unblock games. So I had my Switch, paid for with my own money because I was employed, because I'm just cool like that. And I looked up Plants vs. Zombies on it because I thought, oh yeah, I want to play this game, actually. It's been a while, and also I want to do things to that sunflower. And I couldn't find the regular game, but I did find this one that we're playing right now. And I bought it. I'm pretty sure it was on sale, actually. Or no, it was always pretty cheap, huh? I just remember thinking it was cheap. And I didn't know it was a shooter game. So I was completely surprised by that. But at this point, my only shooter games were Call of Duty and Halo 2 that I've played in my life. So this is kind of new. And because it was on my Switch, I was even more surprised because, wow, that's cool. So I started playing it, and, oh, 6, 7, ugh. Don't ever let me say that again. Disgusting. Anyways, I started playing this game, and I really, really enjoyed it, because I've always liked shooter games, you know? Because I played Halo 2 at church of all places, and loved it. It was so great. And I played Call of Duty with my dad on my it was really mine, Xbox 360 that we had, because we're cool like that, and also old school, and also probably poor. So, this is a change of pace. It felt kind of bad because it didn't have multiplayer, and I wanted to show my siblings it, but then I stopped feeling bad because I don't care. And it soon became my favorite game. Like, I loved this game. I was addicted pretty much, because I wasted both of them. This'll work. I loved it. And I would make kind of friends on it. I don't know. It's just fun. It's just goofed off. It was my social life, you know? I couldn't talk to anyone, but it still felt nice to kind of have friends, in a way. Even if I just never really played with them again. It became my next Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, really. Yeah, dude, this thing was my favorite. I would play it all the time after school. And I loved it. I've said that so many times. I'm just frying my brain because I'm trying to focus while also playing the stupid game. Funny how that works. And eventually, I believe I was around 16 at the time. Around 16, I looked up the game on YouTube. And I started watching videos, because it was a dead game, but, yo, how you doing, fellow imp? You got trolled. And that eventually led me to the stinking channel of the one known as, Lyme disease. Lymexius? I don't know how to pronounce it, but, it was that guy, girl, thing. Anyways, I liked it. That was a cool channel. It was nice because it was gameplay, and it was Switch, which was what I used. So I thought, whoa, that's so cool. And we were so screwed. It felt great because it was kind of like a little community. And I never commented or anything, but I was there. I was a lurker, and it still felt pretty cool being in like a small little group. I don't know, maybe I'm just parasocial, but I enjoyed it. You know, there was like the regulars in the comments. I remember that guy, Porsche, right? That guy was weird. I remember thinking he was weird. I don't know what it was. Stop that. I remember that channel being probably not the first one I found, but I'm pretty sure it was my favorite. I've never met the Lunaxius guy. Lyme disease. Never met him, her, it. Never spoke with it. Where is it? I know it was here. You little rodents. Anyways, what was I saying? I think that channel was the one that led me to discover everyone else. You know, the Renz guy, the Walking TNT. Speaking of, one time I turned 17, right? And when that happened, I had my first computer. And it was so cool because it was a computer and not a phone. And it was mine, more importantly. It was not something that my dad and mom had under control. I couldn't be monitored. It was awesome. It was such great freedom. They definitely would have killed me if they saw what I was doing there. But I made a Discord account. I don't remember when exactly, but I did. And I didn't join any servers because I was a loser and was incredibly shy. Like, I have had and still don't have any social skills at all. Like, it's that bad. Stop it! Get out of the way! Yeah, I didn't join any servers, but then that one dude, Walking TNT, showed up with a community post. And I don't know how long it was up. I do know it got taken down pretty quickly. But in that small window of time, I joined his server. And it was the first server I ever joined. And wowzers, that's pretty unfortunate. I joined his server. Life was great. Die. Someone died. There's a death. I got him. I can revive him. Oh, I'm so sorry. First server I ever joined. I met so many cool people, and life was awesome. And I did it all without my parents finding out, because that would have sucked really, really badly if they did. Because they would have absolutely either told me not to, and taken away my computer, and my little illusion of a social life, or worse, they would have monitored me, and I'd hate that so much. But joining that server, life was good, everything was good, everything's still good. Not really. A bunch of crap happened, and now I'm here with no friends. Like this guy, Bitter Dill. This guy's like me. I'm bitter. And here I am a year after starting this channel. Actually, a year and a half. But it was fun. And if I could do any of it, whatever. What am I saying? I messed up the words. If I could do it all over again, I would absolutely change everything about what I did and not do it. Because, heck no. So, yeah. That's pretty much my entire history with this game. Not just this game, the whole series in general. I mean, I played a little bit of Garden Warfare on my Steam Deck that I bought for too much money. But other than that, I actually don't have many ties to this. That's surprising, actually. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that, because if it wasn't for Plants vs. Zombies, I wouldn't be where I am in life. Which is arguably not a good thing, but I digress. So, yeah, just to think, if it wasn't for me being a incredibly horny teen and thirsted for a thick-thighed flower, you wouldn't be here watching this video. So, yeah, and I am absolutely still extremely down bad for that flower, I'm gonna admit it. And so without thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Until next